Hello. All right, so we're going to go over.
The glacier used to be.
Whoa, not that. All right, so we want to watch like what's going on here, right? For answering our questions. So a couple things point out to you. All right, so on your paper, you're looking through. You're looking for what looks like this. Now, obviously, they're not exactly the same, right? So like a horn right up here, right? That's just the pointy part, right? That's pretty easy to find, and it's basically in the same spot. Same thing with the rod. That's the spine that runs along here. So that's the rod, right? See the spine that runs in between? That would be one. This would be one right here too. See the spine? That's called a rod, right? Pretty simple. Uh, a tarn. A tarn on yours is in a different location, but all you're looking for is the lake, right? So that lake that's in the middle, that's left over from when the glacier carved this out, all right? That's a tarn. It's the lake. All right. A cirque is just a bowl shaped depression. So this is a cirque. Obviously, it's showing you here, but this would be a cirque right out here, too, that the tarn is in. Okay. So they're not always in the same on the picture. You're looking for what it looks like, not the exact same location. So horn is out here, my spine, which is the arat. A tarn is a lake that's in there. Okay. So that's what you're looking for. You also have truncated spur. So the truncated spur is where this is cut off. So this area right here. So on your actual paper, it's number 4. All right. So because you can't see it on your actual one, number 4 is the truncated spur. Hanging valley is where the valley is hanging up here, right? And then you have your U-shaped valley down here. So that should cover everything that's on that first part. Okay. So let's jump to the second part, which is 8 through, okay, that's the second part of it on there. All right. So let's take a look at the second part here. So this part we've already said again is showing you the same thing. It's just in different places. So we're going to kind of move ahead here until we get to this second part. All right. So on this second part, right, that we're looking for. So we're looking for, give me one second here. Okay. So we're looking at these parts. So all we're doing is just looking at these are depositional parts on the thing. So that's what we're looking for. So like Kettle Lakes on the map, you're looking for these little lakes that are on there. Again, they're going to be in a slightly different part. Okay, pretty simple. The end moraine. So end moraine, we're just looking for this hill that's towards the end, and it looks like this on your thing, pretty close to this. All right, it's at the end. It's just a hill, right? And then a hill that's a little bit farther back, closer to the glacier, right? That's the recessional moraine, right here. Okay. We're looking for these little teardrop-shaped hills, right, of till. These are called drumlins. Okay. So those are drumlins. They look like little teardrop shapes. All right. An esker, it's going to be, and it usually is kind of this S shape. This is not showing it very good, but it's a hill of till. It's like in this little S type curve, but it's a hill. It's a little tiny hill runs out from it. It's called an esker. All right. Outwash plain is the flat area. Okay. That one's pretty easy. Braided stream. So on ours, a braided stream kind of looks like this right here. This is a braided stream. All right, so let me clear this off. So the braided stream looks like this, and then on our actual paper, so I'll help you out. I'll give you that one because it doesn't point to the right spot. That's number 14. All right, braided stream, and then the other one, a lake on there is pretty easy to figure out where a glacier lake is. It looks a little different, but it's a big body of water. All right. And then outwash is just where the water is coming out. Okay. So you should be able to get all of those pretty easy on that. All right. That should cover that part. Not that bad. The next part you have is doing the definitions. All right. And so there are, if you remember, we already know what these things are, right? Glacial till, you should know what that is. All right. That's the rock that's, all right, unsorted. Okay, you should know what an erratic is. So like an erratic is just a big rock that's just sitting out in the middle of nowhere, right? So like that, it's just a unique carried off. Okay, a hanging valley, you should know that's pretty simple because it's just hanging up. Okay, hanging valley. A moraine is just where the stuff ends. So moraines are pretty easy. Is just hills of till. All right. And then one of your questions later on ask you about like moraines, like which one's which. So if you look on here, right, so you have a medial moraine, a lateral, and terminal. So the lateral moraines are on the outside, right out here, right? The medial moraines are in the middle, all right? And then the terminal moraine down here, okay, that's terminal. That's where it ends. So you have lateral on the outsides, medial in the middle, all right, and then you have the terminal moraine, which is at the end, all right? That one helps you with that one. So that gets you through 17 through 22. Number 23, how glacial ice forms. Okay, easy thing is this. You need to know it's going to be D. So it says snow falls and accumulates. Pressure then causes the snow to form firn, and then the firn forms glacial ice. So that'll help you with that one. Under what conditions will a glacier grow? So we need to have, let's go to the next one here. When a glacier grows right here, so here's an example. So I have accumulation zone. So that means there's more snow falling up here. Okay. The ablation zone right here, this is where it's melting. So in order for the glacier to grow, I have to have more accumulation, right? I have to have more snow accumulating than is melting. All right. So the accumulation has to exceed the ablation. Make sense? Pretty simple on that one. You should know what glaciers covers large land masses. That's pretty simple. All right. Number 26 is having you look exactly at this picture. All right. Something's going the opposite direction. Oh, okay. So all you're looking for is where abrasion is occurring here, and then where plucking is occurring here. All right. It's just reversed. You should be able to figure that out. You can figure number 27 out. 28 is just showing you burnt, 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 right? It's showing you the striations, right? The scratches in it, all right? So that's what this is, the scratches, the striations, okay? That's what these are, and that's what it's showing you, the striations. You should be able to figure out 29, remember? Sorting and unsorting. 30, I already gave you the answer to. It's on the lateral moraines. That's the moraine stuff. Okay, and then 31, 32, you should be able to figure out. So that should hopefully help you answer all the questions. All right, good luck.